thought I was going crazy this morning because I could not find my tripod anywhere. And I wanted to start the vlog even earlier, but I finally just found it in the trunk of my car. But I'm excited for today's video. I think I'm gonna take you all along today and tomorrow. We have lots of just like holiday things happening. Tonight we have a cookie party with friends. Tomorrow I think we're going ice skating with other friends. It's just, the holidays are in full swing and it's very happy. And the sun is now coming through the reflection of my car. Another happy holiday thing. I actually have a giveaway today. A holiday Christmassy giveaway. I'm getting to partner with Walmart on today's video, and I created just a little like gift haul of the things that I think make the best gifts to give away to one of y'all. So what if we start off this video with just something happy like that, and I can show y'all what I got and kind of explain how it's gonna work and what I'm doing. Here's what I put together as a little holiday giveaway. I tried to kind of make a theme. I made this like cozy self-care morning themed. I'll show you everything I got individually, but as I mentioned, got all these on walmart.com and they have so many good gifts. Like genuinely, the shipping has been really quick. The pricing has been great. So like, it's a really great spot to look. So this is what I put together. First, wake up in the morning, brew yourself some coffee. I got this. I've never had a real espresso machine in my life. I just feel like it's such a luxurious thing to own. So if you are a coffee person that loves to wake up and have a latte in the morning like me, you can brew your latte, pull a shot, froth the milk, and then put it in a Christmas tree mug. Literally. Can you even believe? One for you and then one for your best friend or lover. While you're sipping your coffee, you know what? How about do a gua sha? This was a $64 value, but I got it for $39. And it's basically like a facial massage tool if you've never done gua sha before, but it helps with lymphatic drainage and people think it helps kind of like sculpt and tighten your face. It feels good and it's self-care. So you pull your espresso shot, you make your latte in your Christmas mug, you sit around, you sip it, you do your gua sha. While you're doing all that, of course, you're cozy under my favorite blanket. Guys, I have this exact same blanket downstairs. I think I need to order a few more because the price of this is so good. I think it was $24. It's so unexplainably soft. I'll link all these things because obviously, sadly, there's one winner, but I think that these all make really great gifts in case you're looking for like kind of last minute things. You've had your coffee, you've done your skincare, you're in your blanket. You start to get a little bit hungry. You make homemade Belgian waffles. How cool is that? This is like the most beautiful waffle maker I've ever seen. If you're gluten-free like me, you get to make gluten-free waffles because you're making them at home. You have a leisurely breakfast and you think, you know, I'm not really gonna get ready today. I'm gonna have a chill, lazy day around the house. All I'm gonna do is put in some Olaplex bonding oil in my hair to have really shiny, healthy hair that smells great. And then I'm just gonna use my favorite lip mask. Both of these are like very nice products. So that is what this includes and entails. And I'm mostly gonna be hosting this on Instagram because it is the easiest way to host a giveaway. And I'm gonna have a reel with this giveaway and I will have all of the entry instructions on the reel. And I hope this makes someone's Christmas winter season extra cozy and that you can have a lot of like cozy morning times here. So thank you Walmart for partnering with me on today's video. Like I said, I got all these on walmart.com, so I will link them all down below so that you can shop them too in case any of these are good gift ideas for whoever you're looking for in your life. Good gift idea from one of you and I can't wait to send it your way. A couple things to do this morning. Well, first, I have an ENT appointment today, ear, nose, throat. I've been really procrastinating this because I've gone through a lot of medical things in my life. By far the worst medical thing I've ever done was a scope through my nose to check my throat. Because you're awake. They made me sing when they were doing it. I was a kid. It was just, I'll spare it to you. It was bad. But the reason I'm going, I've talked about this on TikTok before. Ever since my surgery a year and a half ago, randomly, my nose will just have this smell that's weird. And I could tell it's coming from like inside my nose. But it used to be all the time and now it's just sometimes. So I'm really not as worried about it. Jordy is insisting I go to be safe. And he also thinks when I show up, I should say, hello, I have an issue. My nose is smelling. I am conquering my fears and going to the appointment today and just gonna ask, please don't scope me. So before then, we are going to a friend's holiday party tonight And the theme is like bring your own holiday cookies, and then everybody leaves with a tin of cookies because you like mix and match what everybody brings. Obviously I'm gluten-free. I was gonna plan to just make peppermint bark and then bake some Sweet Lawrence cookie dough because it's in the middle of the week and like, I didn't want to spend too much time doing it. But then when I was adding ingredients to my cart for peppermint bark, There's this feature on Instacart where there's like recipes that are in the app, but one of the things that popped up was, do you want to make white chocolate peppermint fudge? And I was like, kinda, yeah. So I just like clicked on the recipe and like clicked add ingredients, and they all just added to my cart, which was super cool. So I'm thinking, what if we make half peppermint bark, half fudge, and then I just bake the Sweet Lawrence cookies? Not that I need to bring 4 types, but I'm like kind of doing the cheater way out. I'm not like making a cookie dough from scratch. I'm the only gluten-free one that I know of. And I got both these types of cookie dough. Gingerbread, and then this chocolate mint cookie dough. I'm actually gonna let these sit on the counter for a while, because what I'm going to try to do is, oh, do they start telling you? They do, dang it. This used to be my secret, that if you let the cookie dough get to raw temperature, you can like roll it out and cut your own shapes with Sweet Lawrence. But now they officially have that as an instruction on here. I was literally about to do a reel with like just like easy little holiday hacks, and that was gonna be one of them. The fudge, I've never made fudge before. I don't think it can be that hard, but I've never done it before. So we'll figure it out together. All right, I have a full bag of candy canes. I also did get these green ones when I couldn't find red ones, and I don't know what about green candy canes just kind of gives me the ick. I mean, these all also have artificial food coloring, so that's probably not great, but gotta smash these. And our delivery got here. I bet you already know what it is because I asked y'all your opinion about this in the last vlog. This box, I'm hoping, is a lot bigger than the TV is, because this box is huge. It's bigger than this whole dresser. And if we did it above the dresser, it definitely needs to be smaller than the dresser. So we're gonna have to cut into this and see. But I was just watching back something I filmed, and this is ridiculous, but I just feel so pasty. So pale and pasty. I've clearly already gotten ready for the day, but I'm kind of tempted to self-tan because I have about 2 hours before I need to get ready to leave for my doctor's appointment, and just let that marinate and rinse off before leaving. Yeah, let's do it. Self-tanned, feeling very sticky, and I'm feeling very destructive. Is it bad to do this on my counters? Yeah, I feel like I should take this outside. Hi, puppy. This is too big. I'm getting close to needing to shower and get ready to leave for my appointment. But first batch of little chocolate stars is done. They actually held their shape quite well. I was nervous that they might run into each other. I have the fudge sitting in here. I hope I can get it out of here. It just, like, it said to do an 8x8 pan. And I was like, those are gonna be so thin. And then I had already started pouring it. Anyways, there should be like wax, parchment, or aluminum foil or something under this, and there's not. So let's hope I can get that out. And then one other is I wanted to do chocolate drizzle on half of the peppermint bark because I am of the belief that it's much better without it. So I spread the white chocolate and then was gonna do drizzle on half and then do the peppermints. But by the time I melted the dark chocolate, the white chocolate underneath it was totally dry. And I was like, uh-oh, peppermints aren't gonna stick to this. So I did a dark chocolate drizzle on everything and then I just loaded it with peppermints, because what I think will happen is when I like break this off, the peppermints are gonna like mostly fall off and only stick to where the dark chocolate drizzle is. But things are underway. I rinsed off and I'm waiting for a matcha to finish before I finish getting ready. But this looks dry. I'm gonna see if my, oh yeah, that worked. Peppermint just stuck to the chocolate. All right. Was not my plan A, but at least my plan B did work. Okay. Not my prettiest work. Nope. I told them no. They said they were gonna do that and I told them no. I did it. He scoped me a little bit, but I was okay. And it's all fine. Oh. Ah. He is referring me to an allergist. I already know I have allergies, but he was like, all I can see is you're definitely allergic to something. And I was like, oh yes, I know. So, all in all, not bad. Faced my fears. I was quite fearful. I just had such a bad experience being endoscoped as a kid. Endoscopied. What's the past tense of that? Okay, I'm home. It's already dark out and there's somebody here from LA doing a write with Jordy. I haven't met whoever it is yet, so I don't know who's here, but if you can hear a very strong, very cool bass line, that's what that is. But I am trying to squeeze in work and then also plate up these things. I have like an hour before I have to leave. Let's all say a prayer that this fudge turned out and that I'm able to get it out of this container. It's probably really dumb for me to abandon the paper. I don't know about this. I don't think that the white layer has attached to the chocolate layer. Okay. Well, I fear they're not attached at all. I don't know how I feel about this. I think that the white layer got more condensed milk than the chocolate layer. It's not the worst. Yeah, I don't know about this. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, Jordy's done with his write. We're about to actually unbox our TV just to look at it because there's a very short return window before we head out, but this is the outfit. I can't decide if the pattern of the lace is just too much like pattern on pattern. I forget that lace is essentially a pattern. Like on the bodice with my undershirt, it doesn't look like it, but elsewhere it does. But I think I'm just gonna send it. Ballet flats, black, crazy wide leg pants. If anything, it's comfortable, besides the bodysuit. Bodysuits are very uncomfortable. Whatever, holiday, festive. Let's unbox the TV and see how it looks. Why does this feel upside down? Ooh. I love you, my dude's good.
I've been missing you.
I've been missing you too.
We're best friends.
Oh, sorry.
I love you. Oh, you felt
I'm
me.
sorry that I have the vlog camera going.
All right. I tell the world I love my wife.
We're in love. Woo! Wow.
That's fine.
Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, good morning. It's already 10. I've been up for 3 hours and I've had a lovely little just like editing kind of session. Today is actually, I'm hoping to kind of batch film some short form vertical content. I have a few really fun ideas. So today is technically a short form content day for me today, but I did want to continue the vlog and bring y'all along. Jordy just left. He has a studio session he's like a player on someone else's album today. And then tonight, Apparently the Switchfoot guys do like a ticketed live stream once a month, but Jordy's gonna be the guest artist on that tonight, and it's like they've built out this massive Christmas set. So he's gonna be like, I guess, essentially kind of an opener and then play on the other songs that they're playing today. So that's pretty fun. But I am home filming, and then I have a Pilates class at 4:30, and tonight we're meeting up with our friends. Y'all know Juliana if you've been around, because she was an opener for one of Jordy's tours. Love her to pieces. We're gonna hang out with her and her wife Beck. We're debating between ice skating tonight or perhaps going to the Lafayette. They live downtown, so we're gonna drive to them. The ice skating that we wanted to do, we realized, is $40 a person though, which seems a little ridiculous. So we might just go to the Lafayette, but that's kind of like, I've never been. Apparently at Christmas time it is packed because they make it really festive, and it's just like bites and drinks and stuff. But either way, we're gonna do something festive tonight in downtown, so of course I'm gonna bring y'all along for that. But I'm gonna shower and get ready, and while I'm getting ready with y'all, Jordy and I this morning during our coffee time drafted up the best and worst 2024 recap of just like things that have happened in the last year that ended up being the best and the worst, for me at least. I don't know, that'd be kind of fun to do a little 2024 recap chat while I get ready. But I do need to shower, so I will be right back after I do that. Okay, I've showered. Let's do a 2024 recap. Something interesting that I've done every single year since probably 2018 is make a vision board and make it the desktop of both my computers. And so I don't know. I think I subconsciously see it and look at it every single time I open my computer to work, which is like, I don't even know how many times a day. And the thing that's been so fascinating is every year, even if I put things on it that seem a little far-fetched, I never go crazy. I'm never like, win the lottery. But things that feel like I probably won't get to it this year, but maybe in the next 5 years. Almost every single thing I've put on those vision boards every single year, I end up accomplishing by the end of the year, which is so weird and fascinating. But this year, 2024, was the first year ever that I did not put work goals, monetary goals, financial goals, saving goal, income goal, any sort of like numerical goal on my vision board at all. Rest I got better at, but I'm not good at it at all. So that's definitely something that I wouldn't say I accomplished per se, but almost everything else I did. So anyways, all that to say, I might do 2025 goals for the year, maybe in the next vlog, if I get to it. But quickly, I've done the best, worst, kind of the bittersweet things, and the worst moments from this year. I feel like it's sad to end in worst. Should I start with worst? I'm gonna start with worst. Worst 2024 is I had to help several people walk through divorce, which is a privilege and an honor, but is just heavy and hard, and it's hard to see people that you care for walk through that. I know all these people were in their 20s, even some family members. And I know that when you're in your 20s going through a divorce, you're like, who else has gone through this? And for a lot of people in my life and community, I'm the only one that they know in real life. And so that was a not great thing about 2024, even though, yet again, bittersweet kind of, I guess, because I'm glad to be there in that way for people. Worst was my grandma passing. She passed just a couple weeks before our wedding, so that was hard. My first time navigating loss, which is shocking at 27 that I made it that long without navigating loss. And so I am thankful for that in itself, that, you know, I had all of my grandparents until 27. That's like really actually crazy. I had a couple bad experiences this year with work to where I was really excited about some opportunities, some big opportunities. I had a couple times where the brands that I entered a contract with absolutely stripped me of all of my creative control throughout the process and basically forced me to put out things that I was not proud of, did not align with, and did not like. And that was shocking to me because I've been doing this for almost 10 years now, and I've never had to navigate that before. And I had to navigate it twice this year. And it made me lose a lot of trust in the creative process of collaborating with brands, because in years past, I've always been able to have final say and like be proud of what I was putting out. And like I had a couple moments where my management literally had to like call and like chew out people for not giving us any sort of option. So I did some learning lessons this year about adding additional verbiage into the contracts I enter into to protect myself more, to where if I don't align with the creative vision, I have a way out. So that was a hard learning lesson, and something that genuinely sucked. Like, I wanted to quit in those moments instead of put things out that I was not proud of. I wrote down that I wanted to make this year feel peaceful with like a lot of space. And I do feel like I failed at that. I do feel like I continued to say yes to things I shouldn't have, and I continued to overcommit to things and like run myself a little thin, especially socially. And I did not allow life to like really actually slow down. And that's on me. I do feel like I failed in that way. And then lastly, I wrote Max's hospital experiences. This boy, I don't know what has unlocked with him within this last year. It's like he figured out how to open something once and this whole new world is unlocked. And like now he's like, I can open backpacks. I can open Amazon packages. I can like open things. This is so exciting. And because of that, he has eaten chocolate protein bars that landed him in the hospital. He's eaten things that I wish he wouldn't have. And so now it's almost like I need to baby proof our house for my 8-year-old dog that I've had for 4.5 years. And this has never been an issue before. And I just don't even know why this is a new thing that he's doing. Even with increased food, more than the vet says I should give him, it's still an issue. Okay, bittersweet. Coming to terms with my codependency with work has been a bittersweet thing. Like, I've realized there's some things I need to change, and it will be hard to change it, but it will be so much healthier with just my relationship and how I see myself and how I see my work in the long term if I put in that work, which a lot of that will be done in January, but I've already made massive strides and I'm proud of myself for that. But it sucks to realize about yourself, you know? So that's why I put it under bittersweet. Bittersweet, having so many of my friends have babies at once. It's like obviously magical and beautiful, and all the babies are so cute. And does it give me baby fever a little bit? Yeah, it does. It's bittersweet to realize like, oh, we're exiting this season of life and everybody's entering this season of life. And I'm not there yet and I'm not ready yet. It's not that I feel like I'm being left behind, but I'm like, we all are gonna have like 8 o'clock curfews now, and like this is how life is gonna be. It's a beautiful new change, but change is always change, and change can be hard sometimes. And a bittersweet moment that we had this year is we had 2.5 months where we had a continuous, not like the same person the whole time, but we had a house guest continuously for 2.5 months where we had one night with no house guest in our house. And I love hosting, so of course that was so sweet, but it ended up being a little overwhelming for me because I felt like I couldn't really work because obviously like I film. And when people are around and in your space, you feel like you can't film. So I started to get pretty stressed out with like just boundaries in general and not feeling like I could do good work. And so that was hard for me. So we've since implemented a little more balance with house guests and not just continuously letting anybody and everybody stay here all the time because we're also newlyweds. Okay, I'm talking too much. Best wedding, honeymoon, duh. Like that was highlight of my life, getting to marry somebody as awesome as Jordy and as just like sweet and kind and supportive. And like I never thought I would marry somebody like that. Making our home more ours, I feel like I have finally started to figure out what my style is in terms of interior design. I say my style, it's mine and Jordy's, like figuring out where we intersect, and he has also been so encouraging with that of like, let's just like figure out how to make this more cottagey and more like things that you love, and encouraging me to do that. I have plans now that I have like a direction, and I'm excited about that. The Southwest campaign, that was just an Instagram campaign that I got to do, but that was probably one of the coolest campaigns I've ever got to work on in my life because it's such a massive brand and something that I was raised as a Southwest family. I have 2 different Southwest credit cards. I always fly on points. Like it just felt so in alignment, and they only chose 2 creators for the first half of the campaign and 1 creator for the second half of the campaign, and it was me. So that was crazy. I feel very honored and privileged for that one. Finding out I got accepted into culinary school, even though the exact program fell through. Like that was just cool to know, okay, I can start things. I can like pivot if I want to. And just the thrill of finding out I got in was really exciting. Okay, eyeliner and mascara done. Something that was a big high this year was I restructured my team a bit in the way I do things, and because of that was able to restructure the way I do my job and therefore limit some of my internet consumption, which has been massive for my mental health. Like I feel like my mental health has started to shift a ton this year. I've been way less anxious than in years past. Still a lot of anxiety, but it's been a huge improvement. And so I'm excited to see how that continues next year. Hosting family Thanksgiving was actually such a big highlight. It was fun to host one of the major holidays, and it was such a treat to not have to leave and travel for a holiday. So thank you to the Searcy family for everybody else traveling to us, because it's been a busy, busy year and Jordy is always on the road. So getting to do something at home was really nice. Lastly, I wrote down that I feel like I have fully developed a really solid girl gang here. Like I feel like the girlfriends here have become such deep friends. Like fun, playful, silly, goofy. The community is smaller here, so everything feels way more tight-knit. It has just been such a blessing of a community. I love that. I think that honestly, that's my favorite part about living here. Like I love going to the beach. I love all those sorts of perks, but the people have really just won me over here and make living here so awesome. That's it. It was a great year. I mean, a lot happened this year, but even though a lot happened this year, like I literally got married, it feels like the chillest year I've had in 4 years. So like the most stable, least amount of change in 4 years, which is hilarious. Honestly, maybe even longer than that, because even in my LA days early on, there was so much change too. So we love life slowing down a little bit, and I really want 2025 to be even slower and chiller, and just, we'll get into that whenever I do my 2025 goals. But now that I'm ready, I'm going to start knocking out some of the content I need to film today for non-YouTube, but there's also a chance that our TV might be installed today, which will be fun. I booked a TaskRabbit, and she messaged me, by the way, which is so sick. She's like, I actually have some availability today. I can come. She's going to help me hang a really heavy mirror that I have and install the TV. So if timing works out, she's basically like, if my other appointments go fast, I'll be there today. Otherwise, it'll be Friday, but that'll be fun. Thanks for chatting with me. I talked for so long. This vlog is going to be so long now. I'm sorry, Tara. I will shut up for the most of the rest of the day until we do something really fun. I just got home from Pilates and I'm watching the Switchfoot live stream that Jordy's doing. I missed his solo songs, but he said that after it's done, you can go back and like scroll back, but he's playing guitar in the background. There he is. Right back there. Pretty cool, because John Foreman is like definitely one of his biggest inspirations since being like a kid, and now they're buddies. Like Jordy got to open for him at the last San Diego show that he did, and it's pretty cool. Let's go. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I need to change fast. I am really thankful to spend the last couple days with you guys. Of course, I'm gonna bring along my little camera, probably just my phone, to bring you all along to the last little bit of fun tonight. Thank you for being here. One more vlog for the year. No, that's not true. 2 more vlogs. I have 2 more vlogs and 1 more Monday video that I might make a thrift and gift depending on timeline of a couple things, but we're really wrapping up. And it's so crazy, so I'm thankful that you're here. Thank you again to Walmart for partnering with me on this video. I'm going to link all the individual things down below in case you are curious about them as gifts. But then otherwise, follow me over on Instagram to enter that giveaway. And I'll see you guys, for me, tomorrow. And for you, in a couple days. Let's go to downtown. Let's go see what the Lafayette is like if we end up doing that. It was too busy at the Lafayette. Wow. Airplanes go right over. So we're pivoting. We're going to a spot called Kindred. And is this considered North Park or South Park? South Park.